you need to add rows into your programming. They are extremely beneficial. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna get into them today using this bar. So if you're at a park or you have one of these at home, you can use this attachment to get into our rows. Way we can start with some pronated rows is we can put your hands up on top. Now, common question is, should you have your thumb under? Should you have it over? Either way is fine. If you have your thumb under, you're gonna be a lot safer, a lot more secure, and because of that, we're gonna be using a lot more of your forearm. If you have the thumb under, you won't feel the forearm as much, so you can feel your lats a little bit more, which is a plus, but that's pretty much the main difference with it. If you don't feel as secure, strap the thumbs under. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna grab onto the bar. We're gonna go into a glute bridge position. What I want you to think about doing is taking your shoulders, pushing them all the way down towards your waistline. We're gonna take the glutes, we're gonna squeeze them, bring them all the way up, hips up to the sky. And from this position, we're gonna drive your elbows all the way back, trying to get them to touch each other behind your back. And we're gonna raise up as high as you can. And then we're gonna go all the way back down. If we're doing this correctly, again, you wanna think about the shoulders down, chest up, squeeze in those shoulder blades, squeeze in the glutes up to the sky, and we're gonna go all the way up as high as you can. Keep that flat posture with your body and engaging those back muscles. Now, that's one way of doing our bodyweight row. It's gonna be with our pronated grip. Another way that we can do it with the same exact bar is if we go underhanded. So we're gonna pretty much follow the same exact tactic and technique. We're gonna go underhanded. We're gonna get your feet into that glute bridge position. And now a main difference that we're gonna see is instead of pulling towards that chest line, we're gonna be able to pull a lot closer to your waistline. So from here, we're gonna go back up. Let me fix this mic right there. We're gonna go up to about here. And then from this position, we're gonna be able to pull way closer to your waistline. And now all of these variations that we're doing are gonna be targeting different muscles, and we can use them in very specific situations. So if we're doing this underhanded row, like how I just demonstrated, we're gonna be able to target your lower lats a lot easier. You're also gonna get more bicep activation, opposed to if we were doing the first variation, which was with the hands pronated, we're gonna be getting a lot more of our upper mid back and our lats and our upper back engaged. Now, the third variation that we can do, and this one's pretty much everybody's favorite, it should be everybody's go-to, is gonna be the neutral grip position. And the reason for that is because it's gonna be the easiest one for your joints, for your wrists, for your shoulders, for your back. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab, make sure that our hands are even. And again, we're gonna go down into that glute bridge position, shoulders towards the waistline. We're gonna raise those hips all the way up, and we're gonna pull. Typically, these tend to be the easiest variation out of all of them. So the reasoning for that is based on how it feels on the muscles, also on the joints. When we're going underhanded, some people lack that wrist mobility to get into this position, and that alone may cause discomfort in your wrists and or your elbows. And for other people, going into this overhanded position typically can cause some discomfort in their shoulders, in their neck, and it could be a little uncomfortable. For most, the easiest position just to get into will be this neutral position, because it keeps your body neutral and there's not excessive discomfort in either one of your joints. So if we're doing this movement for all of them, we want to make sure that we're finding a variation that is the most comfortable for us. That way we can engage the muscles that we want to best. We're going to lock into that positioning. We're going to control yourselves all the way up, feel those muscles engage, control yourself on the way back down, get that full extension, full stretch as much as you can, and we'll repeat. Always finish at the very bottom so you can maximize the stretch, maximize what you're getting out of this exercise. And the more we do it with proper positioning, proper form, and finding ways to incorporate all of those positionings into your training program, will maximize the results that you get.